Something is being asked of you, maybe not explicitly, but you can feel the ask underneath the words. More, just more. More presence, more openness, more of whatever it is people mean when they ask you to let them in. And the part that doesn't get said, the part you may have never said out loud, is that you're not withholding, you're not choosing distance. You're standing at a door that won't open from your side, and you've been standing there longer than this relationship, longer than you probably know. Maybe at some point, early, before you had language for it, feeling something fully had a cost, not always dramatic. Sometimes it is just that no one was there to receive it. So you learned, not as a decision, a survival move so quiet it didn't feel like a move at all. You learned to process fast, to turn feeling into something manageable, something named, something you could carry alone. You got good at it, exceptionally good. And that goodness became who you were, the one who held it together, the one who didn't fall apart, the one people leaned on because you always seemed steady. And none of that was fake. You genuinely could hold things, except that's not quite right, is it? You needed it too. You just got fast enough that the need never fully arrived before it was already handled, already translated, already contained. The competence was real, and the competence was the thing that closed the door. Have you had this experience? You're in a conversation, a real one, the kind that matters, and something opens, a loosening, a softening, a moment of almost, and then without deciding to, you're slightly elsewhere, thinking about what to say next, noticing the room, the light, your own awareness of yourself. The other person said something real, something that landed, and you felt it. For a second, you actually felt it. There's a moment where it fully arrives, and then you're already slightly gone again. Not leaving, just no longer fully inside it, and only noticing after. And this is where it gets harder to see from the outside. From the outside, nothing is missing. In fact, it can look like presence, awareness, emotional intelligence. But internally, something shifts when closeness becomes sustained. Not dramatic, not visible, just a quiet redistribution of attention inside you. You don't step away. You slightly change where you're standing inside the experience. And most people never notice the moment it happens. They just feel you becoming less reachable than you were before. What's happening here is not emotional absence. It's emotional speed. Something in you learned to move feeling from raw experience into understanding almost immediately. You feel something, and almost at the same time, you know what it is. And once you know what it is, you are already slightly outside it, observing, naming, containing. The feeling becomes a report of itself, not because you don't feel deeply, but because feeling doesn't stay unprocessed for long before it becomes something you can hold alone. And from the outside, that creates a very specific confusion, because people aren't only responding to what you feel, they're responding to the moment you stop being inside it. Here's the paradox that makes this so hard. You are probably more self-aware than most people. You can trace your patterns, name your reactions, explain yourself with accuracy, but articulation and immersion are not the same thing. The awareness looks like depth, but it isn't depth. It's distance with good lighting. And so you end up becoming someone who can understand almost everything about yourself, except the part that only exists while you're not observing it. And the people around you don't experience that as a lack of feeling. They experience it as a shift, that moment where something was shared, and then subtly translated instead of stayed with. And over time, insight doesn't close the gap. It just makes it more precise. Because emotional availability isn't understanding. It's tolerance of not yet knowing, staying in something before it becomes something you can explain. And that's not something you think your way into. It only becomes visible in the moments where you're already inside it, before you've had time to leave it.